Hello, Sagittarius. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. This is your work, money, career, business reading. So I'm recording this mid-November 2019, but it's a timeless reading. So whenever you're seeing this, take what resonates with you. I always intend that this helps whoever finds it. So I'm attracting to this video those that need these messages, right? So if you've seen it, then it applies to you, Sagittarius, or part of it applies to you. Take what resonates with you. So, Sagittarius, what about your work? Okay, so we've got up until now and go within. This is about what you have been doing, and it's asking you to go within and feel. Feel whether it resonates with you. Feel whether it brings you joy. Feel what it really makes you feel. So maybe you're in a job that doesn't make you happy. Maybe you've been ignoring your boredom just to keep on getting up in the morning and going to that job, Sagittarius. Maybe more than that. Maybe it's not just boredom. Maybe it's been frustrating you. Maybe you're really disappointed with it. Whenever we have like negative feelings about what we do, of course, we override it with our minds. We think, well, I need to do this for the money that it's bringing me, and so I don't have any choice. So it's better that I just numb myself to these feelings and not feel it anymore, not pay attention to how it's making me feel, so that I can just carry on, just carry on doing what I'm doing. This is saying, okay, you need to start feeling it now, Sagittarius, because change is coming. You need to go within and feel those things, because you're not going to change it otherwise. If you keep on, maybe you're like having to have a glass of wine, or you're getting drunk after work to numb the feelings, to change how you feel, to try and ignore those feelings of how it's making you feel. It's like, don't ignore it. Your higher self is saying, don't ignore it. It's like a sign that change. You need to change. Like, everyone should be doing what they love, what fires them up. If you're not, then change needs to happen. There's someone that would love to do what you're doing. And that's not to say that you should love doing it. If you don't, if it's not aligned with you, it's not aligned with you, Sagittarius. Like, do something that is instead. So feel it. You've got to feel it to be able to heal it. You've got to feel it to be able to change something. It doesn't come from ignoring your feelings. And of course, we do that for survival, right? If something doesn't feel good to us, we numb ourselves. We don't want to feel bad all the time. And so we don't focus on those feelings when it feels bad to us. But there comes a point where you've got to feel it to be able to change it. That time is now, Sagittarius. Okay, more guidance for Sagittarius for their work and business. Doing too much, Sagittarius? Are you doing too much? This is saying you've got to be willing to rest. You've got to be willing to give yourself a break. You've got to be willing to give yourself that balance. So, Sagittarius, if you've got your own business especially, don't be working all the time. Oh my God, when I started my businesses, I worked, especially when I started the online business, I used to work like constantly, all the time. I would be like, if I woke up in the middle of the night, my laptop would be next to my bed, and I'd get it out and I'd open it up and see if orders had come in and stuff. Back in the days when I was only getting $5 for a reading. And, I felt like I needed to do the reading straight away. Like, it's still really good that I do things within 24 hours. I think that's really speedy service, and I'm proud of that. But I can only offer that because I know that I won't be checking my laptop every 5 minutes. That I can do it in batches, I can work in the morning doing Psychic Cafe, and then I can go to training and do my own thing, go to the gym, and then I can do some more work. I can batch it up like that, right? And so I'm getting that balance. And in the same way, you're being asked, Sagittarius, to be willing to rest, to be willing to get that balance. You'd be amazed, right? Because if you're asking for more, from the universe, more money, more customers, growth and stuff, you might think that you need to put more in. You might need to put more work in. You might need to work like 22 hours a day instead of 21 hours a day, And it's not, like, the opposite is true. The more you rest, the more you're willing to rest and get that balance, the more the universe can give you then. The universe won't pile more onto a plate that's already full. It won't do that. It doesn't want to stress you out. It doesn't want to harm your health. It doesn't want to give you any more stress than you've got already. The universe is only going to fill up a plate that's empty, right? That's or nearly empty. And so you create space in your life by letting things go. Be willing to do that. Be willing to rest and get that balance. Then the universe can start giving you more. Not so that you get back into it again and start working all the hours you can. Hit that balance and you'll receive way more. You'll get the growth that you're looking for. It's not through working harder. It's never through working harder. I can attest to that. After all of my years in business, you get way more when you're respecting yourself. Sagittarius, what about your money? Oh, Sagittarius, is this true? This is saying you're not even going for what it is that you want because you don't want others to feel bad, or you don't want to pit yourself against others. You don't want to appear as if you want more than others. You don't want others to be jealous. It's like you don't want to love yourself because other people aren't loving themselves. It's like, who am I to have the money if that other person doesn't have the money? Who am I to have more money than them? Stop that, Sagittarius. Who are you not to? Imagine if everyone thought like that. No one would have anything. No, Sagittarius, it's time to love yourself. Not love other people when they're being jealous, when they're being judgmental of you, when they're if other people don't want you to be successful and don't want you to have plenty of money, if they want you to be in poverty, if they want you to struggle, then they're not friends at all. Yeah, then you should be ignoring their point of view, because that is a horrible way for people to wish harm, to wish poverty on people, to wish struggle on people. Maybe it's just in your mind, Sagittarius, that people are thinking that, or maybe you haven't even thought of it like that, that that's what you're expecting people to wish for you. Maybe they're not thinking that at all. Maybe they want the best for you, but you're still holding yourself back from even asking for the level that you want, asking for the money that you want. Yeah, maybe you're holding yourself back because you're scared of this jealousy, you're scared of the reactions. But people that love you, they want the best for you, Sagittarius. And if you love yourself, self-love, you will want the best for yourself too. And so ask for more for yourself. It's really important. Ask for more for yourself. You deserve it, especially if you've got a business. Absolutely, you deserve back for doing that. You deserve something for you, plenty for you, not just something. What's that? Something biting me. So I came down to the beach this morning. It rained on me on the way. It was an empty beach when I got here, and then all these people arrived. And the island is really quiet at the moment. This is a tiny beach. I come here because it's quiet. The last 2 years it's been completely dead here. I've been making my videos here, and now everybody's at this beach tour. Okay, what about your money, Sagittarius? We've got cleanse and have a good time. This is about seriousness. So have you got a belief, Sagittarius, that in order to get the money you want, you've got to be serious? It's like you've got to prove that you're a serious person and you can't be having a good time. Let go of that. Let go of that belief. Any belief that has you thinking that you've got to be serious, because that's not the truth at all. In fact, when you're shining your light, when you're doing what you really love, you're going to be light. You're going to be having fun. It's going to be really fun. Um, and so let go of that belief, because it's stopping you from doing what you really want to do and shining your light and like being who you are. It'll be fun, like doing videos on the beach, doing psychic cafe. That's so much fun. If you haven't been already, come along. 8 o'clock Bangkok time, every day or almost every day if I don't have Skype sessions with clients. Okay, more about your money, Sagittarius. Overwhelming touch. So overwhelming. You feel overwhelmed with your finances when you're believing in this paradigm of taking action and then receiving money back from it. Or if you're believing, say, in the only thing of value that you've got is your time and your effort, and so you have to trade that, you have to give that to someone else for them to pay your money back. That's overwhelm, right? That's overwhelm. Or focusing on the bills that you need to pay and being in that struggle all the time. So you're just trying to make enough to get by all the time. That's overwhelm. This is saying it's like don't keep yourself at that level of just focusing on what you need or just like focusing on your limitations. You're worth way more than your time and your effort. Way more than that. There's way more in you. Yeah. There's ideas, there's skills that you have, there's ways that you can create something to receive way more money for it. But you can't do that from a place of overwhelm. You can't. You've got to do that from a place of wanting much, much more for yourself and setting your sights on that. No one ever created a great business when they're just trying to pay the bills. That's the way just to create a really naff business, just to get by. And so you've got to, it's like touch, it's like touching that feeling. It's like getting in touch with that feeling of wanting way more. It's like have way bigger goals for yourself, Sagittarius. Get out of the overwhelm. You only feel overwhelmed when you're sticking in that lackful mindset, of just the bills, just getting by, just enough. It's exhausting. I know I've been there. It's exhausting. And all it takes is a shift of mindset. What about going for what you really want? What would be amazing? All the money to do what you really want to do, Sagittarius. What about that? Huh? So there you go. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a private reading, then there should be a link popping up around now. I get those out within 24 hours of ordering. They're 3 pages long. You'll see you can pick what you want the reading about. You can also pick some upgrades as well if you want to add those at the time of booking for a reduced price. If you'd like to see my other videos, other readings for Sagittarius, then there's a playlist popping up about now as well. So I do like soulmate readings and week ahead, month ahead, full moon, new moon readings. You can check those out on that playlist. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.